everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. But hello Seven, hello Lefty, hello Yerna, hello Techie, hello Fox, and hello and welcome to Tristan. Hello, it's your new one here. Nice to meet you too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just saying hi, and by busy with other things, I just fully support you doing whatever it is that you need to do, and I'm very thankful for you stopping by nonetheless. Yeah, didn't expect me to be here either. Yeah, because I was meant to stream yesterday, but there was a heat wave going on, and I was too tired. So I kind of pushed stream to today, and the thought process was that I was meant to stream Traveler's Rest. That is what I have written down. I have jotted it down in my little notebook. Then it kind of turns out that I kind of accidentally found out that, Bubbly Basin is released today. Guess we're streaming Pokopia then. So this was really an accidental Pokopia stream. So yeah, didn't mean for this to happen, but here we are. So yeah, you're probably gonna see a lot of different things in the Pokopia game because I have played on my own. So yeah. Because kind of, I didn't mean to play Pokopia on stream. I kind of meant for Pokopia to be a play alone on my own kind of situation. Or a community stream game. But I kind of figured that the DLC is a bit of an exception. Yeah, the heat to be not fun. It's really not. Can agree at least it's getting cooler again. It is lovely, but today has been weird because today has been cooler. It's been, you know, the low 20s, which is perfectly fine, perfectly reasonable. But it has been so, I mean, I guess humid is a way to say, but it's really not, like, it's been quaffed. And I don't know how to translate that because quaffed is the very high pressure difficulty breathing, difficulty existing that you get right before a thunderstorm. But there's been no thunder, and all of a sudden it's sunshine, and it's still it's like, even though it's been a lower temperature, it's still been really humid and really not unbearable, but almost unbearable. It's a good game. It is a really good game. I still haven't checked if I have even bought the DLC yet. Probably didn't, but at least I get a first impression now to see if it's worth. Yes, you will. So I am gonna say exactly what I think about it, so yeah. Yeah, no, I feel quaffed, or however it's spelled. It's spelled with a single V, not the W. But otherwise, yes. Probably. It's not a word that I have seen written down. It's just the word that we say. Yeah, I thought you said you wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. I did say I wouldn't. But DLC. So, I don't think we're gonna play it a lot, but we're definitely gonna be... Yeah, that seems the more reasonable spelling, Tech. Still not sure, but it feels better. We'll go with the feeling of words, yes. But yeah, I did see a Pokemon ad before stream. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Pokemon ads as well. And like my news feed, it was just like, Bubbly Basin. I was like, wait, why are we talking so much about Bubbly Basin? Doesn't that come out in like, I don't know, October, November? But no, it turns out it comes out today. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But yeah, so we're probably gonna check this out on stream, and then we might still go back to not streaming it again. But we'll see. We'll see how it is. I see something else that I meant to talk about. I think it was something else that I meant to talk about. I mean, Pokopia streams could also work for specific projects, like I want to build a hot spring spa or something. It could definitely work for that too. Pokopia tends to sneak up on me. It does. It does. It does. I was playing on my little lonesome this morning. But that was actually before the DLC got released, because the DLC got released like just a few hours ago. Which is also kind of interesting. Like, it's not when day breaks, it's a specific hour on the day. Which, I mean, fine, other games do that as well. It's just that my little brain space just think that now it's a new day, now the game is released. But no, the game is released at 6 PM. I'm not sure if it was 6 PM, but 6 PM was when I downloaded it, apparently. Are you gonna sit in the window? Because I am not gonna open up any more windows, because I like to have you indoors when it's nighttime. And I do not trust you to get back to me before nighttime. I'm speaking to Kitty, by the way. Humid, is that the word you want? Not for quaffed, because quaffed is a lot more than humid. Like, humid is part of it, but quaffed is basically when it is like a high pressure feeling. And it could be humid as well, it doesn't need to be, but normally it is humid as well as this high pressure kind of deal. I would say it's more like a pressure feel or low oxygen combined with other things. Like, it's a lot of things together. Humidity can be part of it, but doesn't need to be part of it. Like, it can be humid but not quaffed. And it can be quaffed but not humid. If that makes sense. But normally it's quaffed and humid at the same time. So yeah, quaffed is specifically the feeling before a thunderstorm, or when you feel like it's gonna thunder soon. Yeah. I haven't played Pokopia for some time. Mine is popping in during events to get the new items. Yeah, I feel like I have been playing a lot the last couple of weeks. Haven't really done a lot, but I have Withered Wasteland to level 10, and I don't know why, but it is level 10. And I might have a Venusaur coming, which is exciting to me. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I haven't done. I haven't built any houses, basically. I haven't done any massive building projects or anything. I've just been messing around, creating habitats and just skedaddling along. But yeah. I heard of good things about Pokopia, but can't play it because I have no Switch 2. Yeah, I feel that too. I do feel that too. There are some that I play TTRPGs with that have the same, I would call it, issue. They would not. But yeah, when Pokopia released, I was obsessed with it. Like, sometimes, not normally, but sometimes I playtest a game before I stream it. I was just meant to playtest Pokopia. I ended up playing for 2 days straight. And playtest is like the first 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I just pop in to make sure that the game is playable. And then I turn it off again. I got stuck in Pokopia. I still don't have a Switch 2. Yeah, fair. I feel like a lot of people don't have a Switch 2. And if you don't have a Switch 2, you're gonna save a whole lot of money. Because the games are expensive. Which is also why I intend to buy very few Switch 2 games because I kind of feel like they're not worth it. If that makes sense, there's so many PC games that is a whole lot more affordable. Sadly, Pokemon games, this is where we go. And Zelda. Otherwise, no. I'm fine. I have so many ideas what I want to make, but also played so much back then that I got kind of burned out. Yeah, I feel that too. But good thing I can also change clock to get events again if need be. Yeah, that's really good as well. Like, I did that for the Jirachi event. So I have Jirachi on both of my save files. That's good to hear. Yeah, I don't understand why there is no version for Switch 1. I don't think the Switch 1 would have the power for this thing. Because there is a lot of Pokemon out roaming about. It would probably be... It would be a PowerPoint presentation, probably. So yeah. Yeah, like Check says. The graphics aren't too fancy, but many blocks to simulate. And many Pokemon to simulate. And even so, I get upset because it's not simulating all of my little Pokemons. It just simulates like 20 or something, I don't know. Also, waiting for winds and waves. Fair point. Fair point. Also, no money for it. Yeah. I've been spending a lot of money this summer. And my unemployment thingamabob has not been coming in, so I feel very poor and I don't understand why I haven't got it. But I'm starting work next week, so I figure I'm gonna be fine. I have to go for now, but I may be back later. Hope you have a super fun stream, Jeena. Bye bye, folks. Thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you've been having you're gonna have a wonderful day. And I hope I get to see you soon too. So the Pokemon Company is placing the DLC release quite well. People had burnout, might return for the DLC. Also fair point. That is a really fair point. And hello, Neo! Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Pokopia, when you change clock, that is okay. Here, have these limited items again. The games when you change the clock. 1 million years dungeon! It do be like that. And even Pokemon has been worse about it. Like, as soon as you change the clock, it's like, no, you're gonna have a 24-hour window period where there is no time at all because you messed with the clock. And I can't deal with you messing with the clock, so you're gonna be up in a probation period. So, I just feel like Pokopia is just like, yeah... I've closed the door. I haven't locked it, but I've closed the door. You can choose to open it if you want to and change the clock. It's fine. I just prefer if you didn't, but it's fine. So yeah, that makes sense. Well, at least I was able to play Legend CA on my Switch 1. And that is also a fun game. I also mean to play that a lot on my own as well. I feel like I kind of need to have... an Auroras on my team because I love that boy so much. But yeah, apparently we are meant to game as well and not just talk about game. If game can load. There we go. Where am I, by the way? I think I am in... And by the way, I didn't know that, but in the loading windows, if you press A, your Ditto is moving. Which is kind of fun. Because it even does that when you go to a dream island, and then Drifloon is gonna struggle with carrying you because you are just doing push-ups and stuff. I'm moving in with my brother soon. We talk about getting a Switch 2. Oh, that sounds really fun. Especially because then you can play like cooperative games together. So that sounds really fun. It sounds awesome. It does. It does. Yeah. So look, I can do a double jump if I just press button. And I know I'm only supposed to press button once to jump, but I kind of double press it because Ditto double jumps, so... I thought Trix's photo is really cool. Thank you! I have some really cool photos. Is this where I have... So I have found really cute of Riolu. There is some... yeah, I like the ones with the pomos as well. And this is really, really cute. They were just having the best and little cutest discussion. And I loved it. We're both hyped for couch co-op. Yeah, I figure I can understand that. Me being really excited that I had a pitch a tree. And not really understanding how that worked. Hi. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to head over to Bleak Beach. Is that the only thing? I can yeah, I understood that. Oh yeah, we could get accessories and stuff. Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. Love the Ditto in Horizons really showing Ditto transform to so much more than Pokemon in anime is awesome. It is. It is. Hi. I got 2 jars of honey. Maybe I should start this. I think I grabbed... I did grab enough. We're just gonna start this so that I have a finished Pokemon Center tomorrow. Might be a good thing to have. Is the free mana thing also going on already? Like, that you can dive and stuff? Yeah, I think we're gonna learn how to dive first. And then we can go to Bubbly Basin. If I remember correctly. So probably. Yeah, you come here. You follow. And you follow. And you also go build. And you can help go build. And I normally have a little Larvitar around here, but I don't at the moment. So... Okay, so we still need a Bonsly, we still need a Crusherooski. Didn't I bring rolls along? I don't know, apparently not. Yeah, you can come here. And... you come here. Was it that we needed Dodrio? Which ought to be somewhere here. Maybe. Perchance. Yeah, hi. I need you. I think that's it. Didn't I bring you two along already? Yeah, everybody come. And everybody ought to build this. Start building thing. Oh, there we go. Yes. I got the Riolu. Also, how far are you into game and what did you find so far? Just concerning what we even talk about. I've gotten to Skylands and I have found the Tinkertunk. Not on this save file, but on my other save file. But that's about it. I know about the magnetic thing about Bob that's gonna go there. I think. I presume. But that's about it. So yeah. Haven't finished game. Do I have something that I need to do something about? Yeah, let's unload. Don't particularly feel like carrying a lot of things with me. What I have started doing though is that I have started just bringing all of the construction materials with me at all times. Like, just in case I need them. And together with all of my paint, the only color that I am missing is the white. And I am very proud of that. Not entirely sure how you get white. I got black as an extra, and I'm just thinking that it might be the same thing with that. That you just accidentally get the stuff. I don't need to bring those along either, I'm pretty sure. But that is fine. So no talking about ending that. No, not talking about ending. Everybody, woo, ba-dum, ba-dum. White and black can sometimes pop up extra with certain berries. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured as well. But yeah. Is there more Pokemon to find, or did we find all? Ah, there's a lot of Pokemon to find. In this save file, I only have 2 of the fossils. I have found 2 left wings. They don't quite fit together. Yeah. Check what out? Oh yeah, your little shop. Your little shoppity shop. Do you have anything interesting? Okay, I might buy some stuff. Yeah, I totally will. I totally will get both of the things. I have so many rocks. I mean, not with me, but I have so many rocks. You want glass? Okay, that might be a bit much. Yeah, I don't need to pay that much overprice. No. Basically white you can get with leopard, chester and lamb, while black you can get with aspir, petch and roast. Yeah, I think I got my black with pecha berries. So if you want either, gonna grind those berries and hope to get lucky. Yeah, thank you. I want the crystal fragment as well. That is kind of the one that I was aiming for. Just 5 of them? Well, I have so many beans. Yeah, I have so many beans. Yeah, you are sold out. You can hunt for more stuff. Yeah, you do that. That is completely fine. Yeah, what could what be? Are you confused about something? So am I. I would like to have an Empoleon for my boat. I kind of demand an Empoleon to be the captain of my boat. Hello? Are you straight? You are straight up. Okay. I love the trading system in this game. You can just get rid of so much junk this way and even get stuff. Same. And especially because I feel like I have so many rocks. I have an insane amount of rocks. And I also have an insane amount of, you know... I love that you can just hear treasure. And then you just go find treasure from hearing it. Pokemon is so weird. Pokemon has always been weird. But that is completely fine. Didn't I get a cheek table or something? I don't know. I'm probably confused. Hi, Professor. Do you have a particular favorite Pokemon in this game or in general? In general, it's the Dragolgi line, together with Torterra. In this particular game, it's the Goodra line. Sligoo is my best friend forever. And funnily enough, I didn't get anyone. I didn't get Goomy or Sligoo when I played on my own. And they just suddenly popped up on stream and I got so excited. So dragons in general, dragons and grass types are kind of my favorite. Except for these little guys. I love these little guys so much. I was chatting with the tiny one. But I can't. I do wonder if there is Dragolgi in the DLC since it's underwater theme. Oh, I would love to get Neptune back. Like, I do have 2 Pokemon. I have 4 Pokemon. I have more than 4. I have 4 sitting cuties. I also have both Charizard Pikachus, and I have a Mimikyu, and I have a Chikorita and an Eevee. But for the sitting cuties, I have a Dragonite. I have a Joltik in my little plant. And then on my disc, I have a Skrelp and a Turtwig. So they are kind of looking out for me when I'm playing games and stuff. Don't actually answer me. Nah, I'm gonna answer, but that would be really cool. Awesome, I like those Pokemon too. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I feel like Skrelp and Dragolgi never get as much attention as they should because they are awesome and I love them so much and they are so cute. The Joltik Plus is also super cute. It is. Oh, Jeena, splendid timing. There is something that I have been wondering. What are you wondering about? That island hasn't been there, right? I'm pretty sure that island hasn't been there, or am I stupid? Have that island always been there? This is such a typical thing as well. Like, sometimes you just see a random road sign and you just like, have that road sign always been there? I know that I have driven past this way many times before, but has that always been here? But that thing has to be new, right? 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 I got a rhino. Oh, that's also really, really cute. I do love having my Poke plush on my shelf beside my gaming setup. Jeena definitely made me appreciate the Skrelp line more. Because they are awesome. Now that island is new. Good to know. I am not the insane one. But look that way. Can you see the small island beyond the sea? Was it there before? No. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Hello, Vistina. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't think so. You don't think so too, eh? I am very curious about it, but sadly I can't swim. But you, on the other hand, could go have a gander at it for me, couldn't you? I just have a hunch you could meet more new Pokemon over there. Probably. Hi. 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 I want to speak to only you. Everyone's always squishing my cheeks and stuff. Sometimes it get to be a bit much. I guess I'm just too popular. You are too popular. You are the cutest. You're welcome to squish them if you want. Yay! Oh, I learned the angry emote. I thought I got to squish my own cheeks. I'm slightly sad about that. It would be so fun to just squish my own cheeks. But no. Apparently not. I found a trace of a Pokemon. Oh, Flower Garden Stump Stage. Yes. That is not something that I am about to do over here. So, here we go. By the way, I think they have fixed some... I read on Reddit that they... I think I found Manaphy. That they have fixed so that you can eat while in Graveler and Magnemite form. Wait, does that mean we also get a bit more land to work with to base game regions with some updates? Maybe. But we need to have some way of getting to Bubbly Basin, right? Professor just as confused as we are. Yeah. Hi! What you doing over here? Let me just clean the beach up because this is messy. There we go, now it's clean. Hi! Like, where am I? Are you okay? I was just having a long nap, and the next thing I knew, I was washed over to this place I've never seen before. I've gotta look for somewhere chill to live. I have beets. But, I'm so hungry. I can't move. Yeah, do you want anything specific? Seaweed? I want to stuff my face with seaweed. Fair point. If I have some, I'd eat 5 whole bunches. I'm pretty sure I do not have that because I didn't bring my food. Well, I haven't cleaned this place up yet. There might be 5 bunches there. What do I know? I feel like I should bring a water type along. No, wait, there is 1. And a bunch of rocks. There is 1. Guys, I would really prefer it if I didn't have to go back to Withering Wasteland. Like, can I even reach this one? I feel like I can't. I can't. Somewhere on the island? Maybe. Because clearly I couldn't reach that one. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Screen to pick up? Which screen to pick up? Huh? I am confused. Stuff in the channels, except when there's not, or I'm just blind. That could also be a thing. There is some stuff. No. The lore bits? Which lore bits? I am even more confused. Hello? Thank you. Let's go check the island. Oh yeah, there seems to be some stuff there. Oh yeah, there is a lot. That was a really good idea. There should also be some on Dream Islands. There should. But remember when I said that I played it this morning? I am afraid that specific Dream Island that I have already gone to today does in fact not have any seaweed because I was way too preoccupied with getting iron and gold and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, good idea. Too bad that I already did a thing. And like I said, I do have a bunch of seaweed. It's just stuck in wastelands, so I would rather not just wait for that scream. But we got like 10, so we're fine. I also got some sticks. Apparently, I forgot to pick up sticks before I left home, but it's fine. Oh, okay. On the part with the gate, there was one of the shiny screens. Oh, screens that you can pick up for lore. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Then I understand what you mean. Yeah, I got you something. Ah, that looks so yummy. Don't mind if I do. I have no idea what voice to give to this little fella. Phew, you're my savior. Thanks for the tasty seaweed. Yeah. You're welcome. Thanks again, Ditto. You really helped me out. And that seaweed was so delicious and fresh. It must have been swaying on the seafloor right up until I ate it. It was not. I may not look good, but I'm quite the gourmand, you know. That's how I can tell. Sure. Yeah, I actually just found it lying around. Wait, really? If you can't dive underwater, that's no good. Hey, I've got it. As thanks, I'll teach you dive. That way, you'll be able to dive underwater all you like. Jeez. Jeez. Please do. Okay, let's do this thing. First, imagine yourself becoming a Pokemon who loves the water, like Piplup. Keep that image in your mind. Now, picture yourself swimming deeper and deeper underwater, thinking, glub, 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 glub. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to fear. Oh, you could make this speech so creepy. Pretty soon, you'll start to think that it's actually easier to move around down there than it is on land. Easy peasy. Or Squirtle, I guess. Awesome. Looks like you're ready to use dive already. Alright, let's do a little diving practice then. See that pool over there? Truth is, if you dive inside, it's actually surprisingly deep. And all the way down there, there's some shiny treasure. Which means you should just dive to go get that treasure, Ditto. Kyogre? Nah, Kyogre is chill. It's Manaphy who will murderificate you underwater. Exactly. Exactly. Manaphy can be surprisingly creepy. I'm eagerly awaiting next gen for Pokemon Sitting Cuties. Oh, yes. Also known as Pokemon Fit Generation 8. Yes. Speculations for this year or next year. Ooh. I feel like next year is probably gonna be more like it, but I wouldn't know. I have no idea. So yeah. I mean, if the island just rose from the sea, then it would have been fresh from the sea. Fair point. The weird thing is that if it rose fresh from the sea, why does it have grass and palm trees? Boring. Bubble ain't a Pokemon. Exactly. But to be fair, Ditto did have the Squirtle tail and shell, so. Okay, that is cool. I'm sorry about the internet, by the way, guys. If it's my internet be having a fit. I'm not entirely sure why, but it is having a fit. Okay, I was about to say that I can see nothing, but I can see a lot of things. Okay. There's a lot of trash around here. Oh, it really goes a lot faster if I'm not walking on the ocean floor. That's kind of interesting. I got a decorative Pokeball. But Squirtle was already used. I know. I know. I feel like it kind of makes sense with the Squirtle because Squirtle is one of the first friends that you get. But like my first thought was Piplup, because Piplup's whole deal was that they wanted me to be able to swim with them. But Piplup also wouldn't be as easy to just see, like Squirtle's shell is. So yeah. Now, how does one get to Bubbly Basin? Because this is... Oh. There's a trace of a whole Pokemon. Oh yeah, I already knew that. Thought it was my internet, but or maybe because of DaVinci being open. Nah, it's my internet. The Gen 1 love is just that big from developers as well. Yeah, there is definitely a part of that as well. Also, Squirtle, you're used to learn Bubble early on before they decided to remove the move from the game. Fair point. Fair point could be a nod to that, but I'm thinking it's more just Gen 1 love. Hi! Looks like you got the treasure. How was the water down there? So great, right? Yeah, it was surprisingly easy to see stuff. Yeah, it feels nice. Awesome! I hope you get to keep having fun with Dive. Okie dokie, I should probably get going, huh? After all, I've still got to find a chill place to live. Thanks again for the tasty seaweed. I hope we see each other again. Bye! Bye? Now, where does one go to Bubbly Basin? You can move around effortlessly in water without worry, no matter how long you're under or how deep you dive. Hold B while underwater to swim. While holding B, you can press L to dive deeper or press R to... Okay. I can float in place by holding CL. This is gonna be a lot to remember. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need to... Oh, I need to hold B? Okay. This is pretty cool. Ooh. Hello? I'm sorry that I intruded in your domain. Yes, Andadasi. Under the sea. Na 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 na, where is better, take it from me. Uppe på land finns bara spring, möda och slit för ingenting. Nere på botten, där är det toppen, havet är djupt. Yeah, I didn't remember what it was in Swedish. I just know that we're not talking about under the sea, but instead it's the ocean is deep. That is basically what we sing. Interestingly enough, the Ariel song in Swedish is sung by a Norwegian. So the Swedish Ariel song has a bit of a broken Swedish with Norwegian, fascinatingly enough. You'd think a post-apocalyptic ocean wouldn't be so clear. To be fair, it's a post-apocalyptic ocean, but after probably a long while. To be fair, it was a climate apocalypse and some time without human pollution. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry, Car-Ogre. Didn't mean to do stuff. Humidity. I'm on the ocean floor. And I see some interesting stuff over there. Hey Ditto, do you think this place could use a bit more humidity? I could make it rain if a little if you like. Sure. The sea is vast and deep. Really just a great place overall for carefully living. You never know how to worry about lacking moisture or anything either. Nope. Plenty of moisture. You know? You might want to consider living in the sea too, Ditto. I may be considering that, yes. Okay, not quite sure how I'm meant to consider that. Oh? Now. Why is there a random road here? Why is this place so weird? Like, I know it's a post-apocalyptic situation and everything. But why are there random roads in the middle of the ocean? I'm also nervous that I'm not gonna be allowed to go down here. But he didn't say anything about it being post-game. I checked. Gonna assume it was a normal road that sunk deeper. The land has shifted quite a lot. The land has shifted a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to... Something I will say, the change from diving to surfing is weird. 2 jars of honey, thank you. Like, there is definitely a road here. But it's weird. Sea has risen. Or the land has sunken. I think it's more like this land has sunken. I also feel like that little bump over there didn't used to be there. Well, it's fun to run into a Kyogre. Not as creepy as Manaphy, to be sure. After all, there haven't been any recorded wild orca-related deaths for humans. You know. Orcas are still scary, though. Speaking of Manaphy and lore, they come from an underwater city, which is also pretty cool, to be fair. I mean, first area is basically Fuchsia City, and that big basin between cliffs wasn't there before, so probably a cave-in. Probably. So yeah, there definitely has been a lot of things. No? Want to sink down? Thank you. No. 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 So the controls are a bit iffy. They are slightly iffy. Okay. I'm not allowed to go down there. And there are rumors of a new Pokemon in town, apparently. Is it Kyogre? Do I need to speak more with Kyogre? Because Kyogre was speaking something. about living underwater. Can I please live underwater, good sir? Yeah, you are pretty big. Okay, fine. Do I have a request for something? I do not have a request. I wanna go to Bubbly Basin. Oh? Oh? Okay, found a new Pokemon. Hi. Wow, what is this place? It looks great. There's so much going on. Yes. I think my wasted wilderness stuff is has more Pokemon than this one, but I agree, there's a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Are you a Ditto? There's so many different Pokemon in this town. It looks so fun. Yes. The balloons it inflates with its nose grow larger and larger as it practices day by day. Okay. Interesting. Play spaces, cute stuff, run stuff, shiny stuff, sweet flavors. Yeah, that checks. Yeah, I kind of feel like when in doubt and something is supposed to happen, go check the Pokemon Center. New data found. Commencing Pokédex update. Okay. Update complete. You can now register new Pokemon. Cool. So this is like the main game Pokemon, and then there's the Pokédex for event Pokemon, and then there's the Pokédex for the basic Pokemon. Likes round stuff, who would have seen it coming? Likes round and cute stuff. They're fixed too. Yeah, it's fine. I feel like there is absolutely no oxygen. Like, can we please get some oxygen? World, please! Kindly, I live in the middle of a forest. Oxygen shouldn't be an issue. Huh? You're saying it used to be all dark and gloomy here? Okay. Okay, so I feel like you probably need to fix this place first before you can do the DLC. But you definitely don't need to go post-game, which is a huge relief for moi. Because the stream would be kind of difficult. Oh, wait, does that mean if you come to my town, you can make it all shiny and happy there too? Probably. I was about to say probably, so for once Pokemon and I agree on what to say. Really? Yeah. Let's go to my town right away then. Oh, but the current's really fast in the part of the sea I swam through to get here, so it could be kind of dangerous. Oh, Jeena, have you made another new friend? I have. Hello there, nice to meet you. Tita and I were just about to go to my town together. Oh, if I am not mistaken, you are Poplio, yes? And it seems there's another town somewhere nearby that we didn't know about yet. Do you mind if I come along? Of course you can come. Oh, but my town's at the bottom of the sea. Is that okay? Oh my, a town at the bottom of the sea, you say? That is certainly intriguing, but I am afraid it doesn't sound at all okay for me to go there myself. Yeah, 'cause the whole swimming issue. Oh, that's too bad. And to get to my town, we gotta swim through an area with really fast current too. I don't know what to do. Let me think. If humans... Why would... there needs to be some horrific situation. Is the bottom of the ocean, you say? Because in my mind, that means that we are basically going into the Mariana Trench. And humans used to live in the Mariana Trench, you say? Okay. Atlantis, we are populating Atlantis at last. Honestly, I kind of feel like Magikarp needs to move in there because Magikarp is a fish. So yeah. Let me think. Remember Apocalypse? Guess one town's getting Atlanticized as part of it. I guess. Yeah. I guess as well. I'm just gonna assume that Poplio is like not underestimating, but like over thingamabob. Did it say bottom of the... It did say bottom of the ocean, which is why my mind went into Mariana Trench. If it was just underwater, I would have been fine. But bottom of the ocean. Like that's many Eiffel Towers down. Hello gaming, welcome to stream, welcome. Sadly only dropping by today, but hope you've been well. I have. I hope you've been doing well as well. Thank you for the stream, take care everyone, and remember to stay hydrated. Yes. Yes. Sadly I don't have water. But yeah, I agree, Lefty. It does leave the question, which town is it? Which town is it? I mean, if oceans arise, Netherlands might have a similar... Oh yeah, the Netherlands, yeah. Yeah, they might have a similar problem. But they're not going to go into the bottom of the ocean. They're just gonna end up underwater. Like Doggerland. Doggerland, if you don't know, by the way, Doggerland is really, really fascinating. Because Doggerland used to be a landmass with humans. Humans was there. And it used to be kind of between like Great Britain and Denmark. Slightly towards the Netherlands. Yeah, more like between the Netherlands and Great Britain. There used to be a landmass there. With, you know, megafauna and humans. And forests. There is now an ocean there. I really wanted there to have Cinnabar Island. Ooh, that would be fun. I have a suspicion from the trailer, but I want to see the town first. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't see much of the trailer. But yeah. Huh? A gate? Do you mean that building I saw? And the building I saw too. Oh, do you already know where it is? Yep, I know it too. Yeah, I think so. I saw something over there that looks sort of like what you were talking about. I hope the next or last region is gonna be a snowy, wintry one. I do hope so too. That could be Cinnabar or Seafoam Island. That would be really cool. But yeah, I need some more ice types. In that case, why don't you investigate and see if you can reach your town through that gate? I am afraid I can't follow you to the bottom of the sea, Poplio, but I trust you'll be an excellent guide for Jeena. I need no guide, I have done this for a long time now. Please help her out and explain anything she doesn't understand down there. You got it! Just leave it to me. Okay, let's go find that gate. Follow me, Dito. If you're not sure where to look, just ask me. Cool. Oh, I follow. Oh, I thought I was supposed to follow you. Okay, wait, jump through here. Are you coming along? Ah, you are, okay. I kind of feel like you need to get the camera below the surface, because then that's actually when it clears up. When you're above the water, it's iffy. Now we can skip. I did bring Poplio. Poplio is just a bit slow. Yeah, we're really lacking in ice types, and we have grassland, desert, wasteland. Beach, tropical, mountainous, volcanic, and skylands, and now underwater, so snowy would fit. It definitely would. And I'm seeing a lot of people are thinking that that is gonna be the case. But I also think that we're just gonna have to wait and see for a bit. Yay, we made it to the gate! But it looks like it's closed. Do you know how to get this thing open, Ditto? I do, as a matter of fact. We do like this. Thank you for opening. I was worried. Tangrowth is getting replaced. That I'm forgetting if it's a she or a he, but yes, that they are. I'm not sad about that, honestly. Like, Tangrowth is cool and all. Like, I'm not hating on Tangrowth. Not at all. But when I want Tangrowth, they're nowhere to be found. And when I don't want them, and I want to speak to another Pokemon next to them, they always put it. Area gate unlocked. You may now pass through. Imagine this being endgame locked. Yeah, I know. I was worried though, because in like some Pokemon DLC definitely are endgame locked. So yeah. I have to go now, but thank you for the stream. Thank you for the warm welcome, Jeena and everyone. Appreciate it so much. Take care, Jeena, everyone. Stay hydrated. Bye-bye, Tristan. I'm really, really happy that you enjoyed your stay here. And I hope to see you some other time. But do have a lovely day doing whatever it is that you need to do. Thank you. I'm really glad that you felt welcome though. Yay, the gate's open. I think we can get to my town now. Let's go there together. Come on, come on. Not sure Poplio is a good alternative. Why couldn't I bring, like, Pikachu? I would have loved to bring Pikachu. There's air here. I know that I shouldn't be surprised, but I am mildly surprised. I also really, really like this poster. I feel like I might kidnap this poster. Is there anything else? No, nothing else. There that random car goes here. Hey, I think I can smell my town. This must be the right way after all. Come on, let's go, Tito. Sure. Sure. I mean, every 2-part DLC had the first part fitting for early game and second part for end game with lots of legendaries. Fair point. Fair point. So maybe next DLC region is the storage world for the after end game for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can photograph poster and copies. Fair point. I need to do that. I see new exciting plants. Why is it so typical me to just pop out into a new place and just go like, ooh, plants? And their car comes back because they just go past my little place and they turn and they drive past again. It's not creepy at all. Not creepy at all to have just 4 men in a car driving past my place, turn and drive past again. Would have been weird enough if it happened once. It happens like multiple times a week. It's weird. Yay, we finally made it. This is the town where I live. Yeah. Okay, let me show you around. Follow me. Cool. Cool. Is this seaweed? What is this? Wrong button. It is seabed tall grass. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. What is this? Can I pick it up? I cannot pick it up. This is a small coral. I now have a small coral. It's a lush seaweed. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just picking random stuff up. Ooh. It's a tall coral. But this one was glowing. This one was definitely glowing. But this one is also glowing. There it is. Oh, there's a house there. That's odd. Giratina wants you to make a nice home with cute plants while he's probably still tormenting Cyrus in endless suffering. Definitely. Definitely. What happens if I... Because yeah, this is not the Mariana Trench. It's just underwater. It's not the bottom of the ocean. It's underwater. I feel like I should recognize this place. But there's a... It's a new plant! It's a new growable plant! Is it melons? What is that? In the garden of the house? Ta-da! This is my town. Isn't it nice? I mean, it's a little broken down and kind of dark. But anyway, let me show you somewhere else. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, this is really interesting because then you can make like, for example, the Empoleon line, you can make them a land house and then they can dive into the water to the rest of the... This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. But we're gonna sing to the bottom of the floor. Oh no, I'm gonna have to revamp my storage system again to make all the new stuff. It curls up in fetal position and stares at the wall. Yeah, that is a bit of a fair point. Like, look at all of the corals though. They are so awesome and they are so pretty. But I do feel like I do feel like we... I kind of feel a little bit bad for removing everything because now we have corals on both sides again. It's not symmetrical. Now, give here. And maybe we have that there, honestly. And then we take this. No. We take... No. We take. And then we plant. And then we take. And we plant. Yeah, I need some of the tall one over there too. Also, why did my brain just immediately go, let's decorate? Time to build Blueberry Academy. You could definitely build that. And it's not what I am gonna build, but you could definitely build that. Can I pick up the tiny one? I cannot. I cannot. I dislike it so much. There we go. Hi. Comfy living. Let's go over some of this week's viral videos. This week's #1 spot goes to Rare Sighting, World's Most Intense Splash. The video shows Gyarados using Splash over and over and nothing happens. Or so we would think, until we notice the huge crater forming beneath it. A Splash specialist commented on the video. That was not Splash, it was most likely Bounce. The Gyarados probably worked hard and learned the new move after evolving. Cool. There's a wheelbarrow! Oh, the trash was floating? The bubbly thing. Like, you wait. Like, look, the trash is floating. The log is floating. I mean, floating is a... Like, it's not floating because it would be up there, but. I can pick it up with the lost technique. Which technique? Oh, the vines are growing upward and not downward. Oh, you mean the lost technique there? Oh, I see. That is cool. This is so cool. This is so awesome. What is this? Grapes? And watermelons. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Get gems at Cerulean Jewelers. We're in Cerulean City, everyone. Wheelbarrow was the thing before. Oh, right. I forgot. Let me be excited. I think the vines are kelp. I know the vines are kelp, but it's still like... It is like the vines, but it's kelp. So yeah. The detail to the little things. Yes. It really is. Speaking of vines, did you know that if you use leafage on balls, you can make vines? I didn't know. And if you hold it, you can make like another vine that kind of wraps around the block. I have done that in my wilderness. Cerulean Jewelers is your one-stop shop for jewels, precious metals, and accessories. You'll know you're in the right place when you see our cloister logo. All customers who make a purchase will receive 30% off our jewel and accessory cleaning service. Let us help your gems shine like new. Cool. I mean, let's just grab that one. I kind of don't want to pick up any traces for Pokemon because I kind of just want to experiment a bit. But that is basically what I figured that I ought to do here, which is also why I picked it up, because it was in the way. Wait, what? I did not know about the holding thing. The holding thing? There's a very rare something. Did I do a holding thing? I need to grab myself a water grass type so that can come here and do the things. With the things. More grapes? They can grow just like that. The vines wrapping. Oh, the vines wrapping around. Yeah, you need to do that. You need to do that. You basically just. No. Like I said, it's really pretty. And then you can just create patterns and stuff, and it does wrap around. So yeah. What is this? This is so cool. I don't know what that is, but it is a thing. It is a really pretty town. Now that I take another look, my town does seem kind of lonely compared to yours. Well, that is because I haven't been here yet, because I am the main character. Maybe there just aren't enough Pokemon living here. Yeah, I'll make some hopes. Huh? You can do that? That's amazing! So, does that mean you can make this town so shiny and sparkly that everyone will want to live here? I can try. Will you, please? Sure. Where's the computer, dude? I need a computer. You can check the current available Pokemon PC. Yes. About that. I mean, that must be the Pokemon Center. Oh, the cloth is floating like a little ghost. Oh, that is also really cool. Is there a habitat that maybe needs kelp that may spawn more kelp-related ones? Like maybe, I don't know, dull mice? Nah. Nah, we don't need a dull mice. We need to... Oh, Jeena. I am so glad I was able to reach you. I have just remembered something important. Machines don't tend to react well to water. So if you go to a town at the bottom of the sea, your precious Pokédex might get damaged. Looks like it's doing okay. What? You're already underwater, and your Pokédex appears to be working just fine. Human technology never ceases to amaze me. By the way, have you spotted a Pokemon Center anywhere around here? I think it's the one with the red roof over there. A Pokemon Center? I think I saw one over there, but it's all broken. Yeah, they tend to be like. I recommend you find it and start there. I suspect the PC at the Pokemon Center will prove very useful. I am sure it will help you with what you're doing for Poplio as well. Pokédex really made with quality. It is. It is. Today's phone could never. But also, to be fair, there's a lot of trainers that use Dive to, you know, go speak with Kyogre and stuff. Like this. Ooh, those are pretty flowers. Like this little ditto isn't exactly the only one. Yeah, I'll go find it. Right then, I'll be cheering you on from afar, Jeena. Shut. I am busy. I'm gonna pick up that flower. And I'm gonna pick up. And then we're gonna go over here. Gonna place a flower there. And we're gonna pick up this. And we're gonna place the flower there. And now we have a swaying flower habitat. Which Pokopia apparently wants to live in. I sure need to do that. Because that is always a habitat. Basin tool. Why is there a pink moss? Yeah. There is pink moss. Why is there a pink moss? No, we pick up the moss. Thank you. I need more pink moss. Maybe this is not a habitat. But a girl can dream. And it might not count since it's on another level. It is a new habitat. I don't know why this is so exciting, but we are in the bottom of the ocean. I feel like there ought to be a whole lot of cool Pokemon living here. Okay, and we already have a new Pokemon. It's probably gonna be Corsola. Hi. Never mind, Jeena does. Yes. Don't know what it is that I knew, but yes. Goodness. Have you taken a liking to this place too? It really is wonderful, isn't it? There's coral everywhere. It is. But I must say, I myself may just give this coral a run for its money in the beauty department. Don't you agree? I mean, the other coral is glowing. You are not glowing, but sure. Turns over Pokedex. Oh, here it says made by Nokia. That explains it. Yes. Pure Finnish power and stuff. Finnish quality. Coral branches grow from its head. They break off quite easily, but they grow back in about three days. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, you can do the grow thing even though you're not a grass type. Oh, that is cool. You just remembered something, huh? Like speaking to Pokemon and holding them B is weird. Oh, that's right, Zito. Could I borrow you for a moment, sweetie? Do you need some help? So, there's this field over there. Actually, you know what? It'll be easier if I just show you, dear. Let's sit over there together. Sure. And I can walk. I prefer walking. So how long does the city need to stay be submerged in water for coral to grow? A long time. I mean, there's not an overabundance of coral, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Home from work. Welcome back home. I must shower, mayhaps I'll be back. Yeah, you too then. You do then. Have a nice shower. Is this field here? Look, do you see those plants with little flowers growing? I do. They look like watermelons. I wonder what those sweet little plants will become if they are able to grow properly. And what would they taste like? Goodness, I can't stop thinking about them. But, well, I worry because we're underwater. Something tells me I won't be able to grow those plants the usual way. But it just came to me. Exactly what they need. Yeah, they might need that. You figured that too, haven't you, hun? Nah. That's right, they need air! I mean, fair. But honestly, carbon dioxide is in the water as well. I was more like they might need bees. Those poor leaves must be suffocating here underwater. I mean, probably they aren't made for being underwater. So I mulled over the problem for a bit, and I thought, why don't we supply those cute little leaves with some bubbles? And that's where you come in, Ditto dear. Could I twist your arm to find me a Pokemon who can spit bubbles? For example, someone like this would be perfect. Someone like Poplio? Someone like Mudkip? Okay. Not the Pokemon that I would have hoped for, but here we are. Now, Mudkip can wait. Like, Mudkip is probably the starter that I like the least. I mean, Mudkip is fine. To be fair, Mudkip is fine. Everything that comes after Mudkip, I highly dislike. I have tried to love them. Oh dear. Puts on diving equipment on Combi. You've got a job to do. Yes. Cerulean City press release has been added to my human records. A new clock tower has been erected in the Cerulean City town square, and a commemoration ceremony was held on the 13th of this month. You probably shouldn't have held it on the 13th. I feel like that is probably because why all of this happened. You had a commemoration ceremony on the 13th. You shouldn't do that. Says a Swede who celebrates Lucia on December the 13th. But you know, that's different. The ceremony drew a large crowd, and attendees were captivated by the sound of the bell ringing from inside the tower. This large and beautiful clock tower will undoubtedly become a new symbol for the City of Water, loved by residents and visitors alike for years to come. If you say so, dude. And I'm not entirely sure why on earth there is honey underneath the ocean. But we're not gonna question it. Isn't that the same as... I would have hoped for this place to have some new things. Marine chair. Ooh. Now, how does one make a marine chair? I am guess... Oh, I got a recipe for a chick table. Star-spotted rock. Well, that feels like it should be easy enough. What on earth is this? Fascinating. There is a lot of sea grapes. But are the Swedes gonna tomb the entire world? Probably. You should also start, you know, celebrating Lucia. Because if the entire world celebrates Lucia, it's probably gonna be fine. It's a cave! Fascinating. Oh, it's a steamy hot bath. And some lava. Because why not? I guess. What is that? Is that muddy water? This has to be muddy water, right? Or is this something else water? No. Okay, I don't know what it is that I'm holding, apparently. You. I kind of like that Ditto becomes sad when it walks into muck, though. That is kind of cute. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's something that needs electricity. Deep parts of the sea are pitch black. I need light to know where I'm going. Ooh, that is cool. That is cool. That is really cool. I guess I'll prepare some diary entries for Ditto to find. Yes, you should probably do that. Should be muddy water. Yeah. This is the first time that I get to play with wireless thingamabobs. Ha! I have read on the Reddit that these guys exist. No. I have not had the opportunity to play with them though. Oh, this is pretty! I got 2 marine tables. I'm not mixing up. Am I mixing up my places? Because this feels an awful lot like the place with the hideous evil ladies. Maybe we're gonna go away from here. Because I do not feel like I want to be reminded of the evil ladies. But it's really, really cool down there, though. I kind of feel like the DLC is kind of worth it. Oh no, I accidentally stepped in the muck. Cool. That does mean, though, that I am to... Oh, there's a little... There's 2 shelves. That is cool. No, that would be Cheeksy. Exactly! It's not the Kimono Girl Theater. Thank you. I might be able to go back. Taylor's Diary? Is Taylor someone that I should know? It's literally a dive bar with a stage. It is a dive bar with a stage. August 21, sunny. It's not August 21, it's August 5th. I was reading my diary from last year earlier today. On this day 1 year ago, I was having a contest with my mud kip. I named it Kip That is actually a really, really cute name for a mudkip. To see who could eat the most watermelon. Thinking about it made me cry a little. I hope we can do stuff like that again someday. I did not come here to get hit in the feels. I know it's a post-apocalyptic place and all of that, but still. Why can I not do link play? Maybe I can't do link play over here. What do I know? Oh, we're not happy with the home? Okay. I need to make the ocean temple. Okay. I mean, I'm highly doubtful that I'm gonna be able to do or buy much. I can buy a small house partition, apparently. And a wooden beam and a house partition medium. It's Professor Tangrowth again. Taylor, yeah, I don't know. It's apparently a boy that used to live with the mudkip that is over in the grass that I am refusing to speak with. Because it's a mudkip. But it apparently has a really sad backstory with a boy that named it Kip. And then, you know, the apocalypse happened and the humans went up to our space and the Pokemon stayed down here. So yeah. Watch the game maker, you appreciate the mudkip like, no? Jeena can appreciate the mudkip. I know that the last one is called Swampert. I have Marshtomp. You will not get me to like those two. Mudkip I am fine with. Then it just becomes a troll. And not a cute troll. A blue troll. A blue swamp monster. See. I did not come here to get hit in the field. I mean, you are playing Pokopia. And Pokopia is a very cute game. I'm not too... I feel like that is kind of a hidden danger with Pokopia. It just lulls you into a safe sense of security, false sense of security with all of the cute stuff. And then they just throws you a gut punch. So yeah. I mean, I never cared about Tangrowth, but now, yeah, but I'm the same. I'd never cared about Tangrowth. But the Mudkip line I dislike. There's a difference. Hello, Arnold. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. How goes it, Jeena? Any luck finding that Pokemon Center? Yeah. Is it a pretty bad ship? Oh, is that so? Well, at least Poplio didn't lead you astray. Was I supposed to follow Poplio? I forgot. No then, Jeena. This is just an idea I'm floating. But why don't you work together with those underwater friends of yours to rebuild that Pokemon Center? It may have sunk to the bottom of the sea, but the mere fact that a Pokemon Center exists there is proof that humans once lived there as well. If you can restore it to ship-shape condition, then perhaps the humans will notice. Maybe. I'll give it a go. Oh, you have my thanks, Jeena. And I do realize there must be scads of other things you'd like to do as well. Take your time and just go where your mood takes you. I could do with a bit of dilly-dallying myself. You do that. very cute and sad. Yes. It is basically what all our pets would probably feel like if all humans suddenly disappeared. Them all wondering where those guys who made all those curious things made went. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Wait, still. I realized that I started this, you know, very inefficient. But it's fine. It's Pokopia. We aren't meant to be the most efficient in stuff. We are just meant to enjoy our time. And that is good enough. I would like it if you water the place that I told you to water, though. Nice. No, that's the normal tree. Always when we get to a new place, I kind of just hope for a new tree. But, yeah. I mean, it is fair that it's just the normal tree. That is the same grass as the bleak thingamabob, though. Which leads me to believe that they might share Pokemons for that. Unless there are some Pokemon specific that's not gonna come into... Huh. There is at least something interesting here. Like, what on earth is this? And can I leafecate? I cannot leafecate the beach. Which is fair. Which is very fair. Yeah, fine. Let's go speak with Mudkip. I mean, you always get one new singular tree seed. Fair. Fair. That is a thing that I tend to do. Do I need to place grass around this? I did. I definitely did. No, I did not. The little sand thing... The sand thing is important. Both the bass and tall grass and the pile of sand are hiding spots for Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna cut the ghost down. Now, who on earth is hiding in the pink moss? It's gotta be pink Pokemon, right? Oh, hello, little cute face. Hello, Finion. I used to really like Finion when I was playing Diamond. Way back when. Oh, hi there. Oh, to celebrate our meeting, let me show you something neat. Ta-da! You shine so brightly. You shine bright like a diamond. Pretty flashy tail, huh? Very flashy tail. If you ever want to talk to me, just look for my tail. I will. Cute little cuties. Yes, Finion! The line running down its side can store sunlight. It shines vividly at night. That it does. I'm so happy they actually made the light shine up. Because, you know, it does. Ooh, it's little high Pokemon. Yeah! Okay, I'm happy. Now, let's go meet Mudkip. Hi. I used to have a little Mudkip figurine, by the way. Back in the day when you get some Pokeballs and there were candy inside of the Pokeball and there was also a little Pokemon figure. I had 2 Houndours, one Mudkip. And I know that I had more than that, but those 3 are the only ones that I remember right now. I did not have any of the first gen starters though. I'm pretty sure I had more than those 3, but I don't remember. I remember the Houndours because someone stole them. Might be the Paldea Diglett thing. Might be. Might be. I mean, if you combine yellow grass with some of the new items, could be. Also, I do wonder if you can still bring other Pokemon here, especially ones who can't swim. And that is a good question. Like, there are land spaces, but I don't know if you can actually bring them. I like Finneon a lot. I really want to use it for some playthrough. Yes! I used to go with Finneon in my diamond team until I figured that it was practically worthless. Hey, what you up to? So you're tidying this place up? But do you break rocks and stuff like you're so soft like that? Whoa! That's how you do it? You blew my mind. Yeah, it's easy to do that for you. You have like one brain cell. Oh, I feel so mean. Using the fin on its head, Mudkip senses the flow of water to keep track of what's going on around it. It has the strength to heft boulders. That little thing! You are insane. But I need you for the bubbles. I wouldn't say my home is bad or anything, but, well, yeah, apparently everyone is iffy about their... but you follow me? We're just gonna see if there's any fun Pokemon around here. I am so mean. I mean, this makes sense because it's you know, a flat fish. But I feel mildly confused that a ground electric type is in the ocean. I know it's a fish, but it's a ground electric type. Yeah, Finneon line is really not strong. Wish they would give it Quiver Dance since it has some butterfly inspiration and could use such a good move. They could. I think I used one up until the Elite Four, and then I just figured that, nah, I can't beat the Elite Four with this line. I mean, see how flat I am? Because of that, others don't usually, you know, notice me. But you're dead, so I bet we'll get along. It's kind of nice to meet ya. Nice to meet you too. Why are Pokemon so cute in this game? For some reason, this Pokemon smiles slightly when it emits a strong electric current from the yellow markings on its body. Okay, so there's one more. Okay. Oh, we got a bulldoze Pokemon. And you can run around and generate stuff. That is good. That is good. I mean, an electric type would kind of thrive among the water types. I mean, fair. Fair, but it's a ground type. But like I said, it's you know, a fish, so. Ooh, I got the reward. For a dangling streetlight. Ooh. Okay. So I brought the Mudkip. Goodness, this darling looks like they could really help us out. Let's have them give those leaves some bubbles. Yeah, bubblificate these. Oh, you've gotten those plants some bubbles, have you, Ditto dear? I have. Then allow me to help the little beauties grow. folklore. This is growing plants underwater is confusing. They have borne fruit, so I was right. The sweet little things did need some air. Thank you ever so much, Ditto. You're welcome. This is weird. Jeena. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. Karen, Pokemon Gold, Silver. I know. But back then I was a kid. Nowadays, I wholeheartedly agree. Like, present day Jeena would try and make sure that to make that work. So yeah. Let me give you these special seeds as a thank you, dear. You can plant them too if you like. Though I will say that I kind of feel like that is a really good thing to have said to... Why can I not pick it up? They're too tough. Huh? What? Ha! Ditto, sweetie. Do you mind if I gripe a little? Go for it. Thank you, dear. You see, I tried to eat some of the watermelon that grew in the fields, but it was so tough and bitter. I hate to say it, but it really wasn't tasty at all. There. How come watermelons are bitter? For some reason, I got it into my head that it would be so much sweeter and juicier. It's such a shame. I have some beets. Yeah, I don't think the rind is very yummy. Oh, I see. We should eat the middle, not the rind. That's my bright little Ditto. Thank you. I feel like she's kind of speaking down to me, but okay. Past Techie one with an unevolved weeping bell because he never figured out how to get a leaf stone. Ah, that is a fair point. It took so many tries until Typhlosion finally learned Flamethrower. That is how I did it too. Back in the day, you just redid the Elite Four until you actually won, and then you were just like, I am victorious. It's a bit sad that I don't remember what I went with. I do remember that I had my Torterra, obviously. But other than that, I don't remember. I probably had Rapidash. Because, it was Pokemon Diamond. And I had to have a fire type on my team, because back then I thought the fire was my favorite type. I might have had a Gyarados, but I don't think I did. I did have a Weasel and a Floatzel for some part of the journey. I had a Drifloon, put it into the box, but yeah. I don't suppose you know anyone who could chop through those tough watermelon rinds, do you, Han? Oh, just as an example, I think this little darling would be great at this type of thing. I can cut them. I know how to cut. And Caravana probably knows how to cut way better than I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, you just scooch along and do stuff like that. That is perfectly fine. I am just gonna go craft some stuff. Some netting. Yes. There we go. I have some netting. And I got this. There we go. Yeah, we're curious. I kind of feel like it's a sandcastle thingamabobs. It's a corfish! We were both mistaken. It's a corfish. Yo, this place is so pretty. I can totally live in dirty rivers and stuff, no problem. But it's hard to beat some nice, clean water. I really think I like this town. I think I really like you. First round platinum, never played Diamond and Pearl. I defo had Torterra. I think Magnezone and Glaceon too. I tried Glaceon, but then I had such a buff team that it didn't work out. And also I think you can't get EV until post-game in Diamond and Pearl. Though I don't think I had Garchomp the first time. I might have had Garchomp, honestly. Didn't know where it was back then. I think I did, because I checked therapy a lot. Hello, Coco. Welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I was cooking corfish. Corfish is cooking. It's hard if Vitality enables it to adapt to any environment. Its pincers will never release prey. Yeah, these things are scary. Oh, and it's a builder. That is nice. Everyone wants to speak with me. But I need someone to clean up. Yeah, hi. Hey, this is for you. I just thought maybe it could help you. Cool. Yeah, food is always necessary, so thank you. You can get EV earlier in Platinum. A lot more Pokemon are available there. You even get more than just 2 fire type lines. I know, you get more than 2. Imagine the luxury. Young Gina would be so upset. Not upset, but you know words. Words that exist. Envious? Maybe? I don't know. I think that but would definitely understand why people are playing Platinum. Back then I was a stupid kid. And I did not understand why people would want to buy the same game a second time. So I never bought Platinum. And as an adult, I feel like that is my huge shame that I need to live with. Gina's popular. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. Clock Tower kid. What now? Is that meant to be in the middle here? I feel like that is meant to be in the middle here. Okay. Okay, I'm hungry. Oh, I definitely also had Lucario. Oh, I definitely had Lucario. Because that was such a cool Pokemon. Definitely had that one. Yeah, it's definitely meant to go here. Otherwise, why on earth would there be a square in the exact shape of that? I need pearls? Yeah, that's gonna be a no-go for a little bit, because I have no idea how to gather those. Hi. And Staraptor. Oh yeah, Staraptor. Of course you had a Staraptor. If you're playing Sinnoh, you have a Staraptor. I remember looking up the internet how to evolve one. Yeah, fair point. Yeah. And also, I remember also looking up the gender differences, because I wanted like a specific outcome, I guess. Coral here, coral there, coral everywhere. This is so amazing. Oh, sorry, I'm just a huge fan of coral, and I got a little excited. Fair point. This place has plenty of They eat coral. You are not allowed to eat my coral. Okay? I grow you watermelons. I grow you grapes. I grow you a lot of things. You are not to eat the coral. Okay? I'm about to be so upset if this thing goes around eating my corals. I don't think they will. But still, it's a bit fun. The first symptom of its sting is numbness. The next is an itching sensation so intense that it's impossible to resist the urge to claw at your skin. Oh no, do Marini and Cursola have interaction? Because they do prey on them. I know. And we did not have the ghost Cursola either. We have the normal Cursola. So yeah. And there's two more Pokemon from there. Oh, recycle. Okay. Yeah. Now, there was a lot of Pokemon that wanted to speak with me. And you want to speak with me? Yo, Ditto! I've been meaning to tell you something. Did you know that the humans could make houses for living underwater? No. We did. We do. I mean submarines, but we don't live in submarines, do we? Maybe some people live in submarines. Yeah, what were they like? Well, they kind of look just like Sharpedo submarines. So wait, Marinis are good for the environment then? The opposite probably, because coral reefs are good for the environment and Marinis are eating the coral reef. So, probably the opposite. So I bet Sharpedo would know how to make them, yo. I'd love to help make one if you can figure out how. Oh, right, we needed. Okay. You maybe wouldn't guess by looking at me, but I'm pretty good at making stuff. I do guess that you are pretty good at making stuff. You have clothes. But for now, I guess you should just try and find Sharpedo, yo. I'm gonna find Sharpedo, yo. Chimney Rocks dig site. Chimney Rocks Wheelbarrow Traffic Cone Excavation Crews. Okay. Can do, maybe? Possibly? It's tunnel. Why must there be so many things to discover? Oh. Good tracer for Pokemon. Okay. And I got a heat rock. That's interesting. So many interesting things. But I need to place that thing here. Otherwise, I am gonna forget that I received a tip on how to get that fish. There we go. Molten mossy rest spot. I feel like moss shouldn't be able to grow that close to lava, but here we are. How does a shark know how to make a house? He literally crushes anything on sight. Because he looks like it. It worked the same as Torkoal looks like a bread oven. And by looking at Torkoal and speaking to Torkoal, we figured out how to build a bread oven. Because they look similar because they are very hot and they have smoke coming up from the top. Yeah, we don't question the Pokemon logic, okay? Humans in Pokeworld have teleporter technology and stuff. Fair point. And building things like the Marine Tube in Unova, the Aether Foundation Island, and Blueberry Academy, they can build a lot, and in and underwater they can. I forgot about that. But where does Sharpedo go to sleep after crushing everything? Exactly. Oh no, this TLC apparently has my Marshtomp as Warpert. Or my version of disliked, I mean. Oh no. Is this one of them? Because this one is highly unliked. But you don't need to build this Pokemon's habitat. You know? As long as you know which habitats to not build, you can just make sure to not build it. Okay. Oh, I can grab this rock with my normal hitamification thing. It's good to know, because I need the star rock for a lot of stuff. I really hope that we're gonna get a dream island for this stuff though. Because I kind of dislike to dig up a lot of the normal places. I kind of really prefer to dig up a dream island instead. For not liking Mudkip, I am keeping Mudkip around a surprising amount. I got a submarine kit. I know how to place... It's a... Oh, that's a cute house. Oh, that is a cute house. That is a really cute house. Can I get out here from any other direction than we got in here? Maybe not. I dislike this fish tremendously. Fair point. Like, I wouldn't say that I dislike it. But I prefer Pokemon before it came out. I know that its whole thing is that it's ugly. But man, is it ugly! So thank you, Tina, for showing me which habitat to not build. Yeah, and I feel like that one is very easy, because that one was the only Pokemon that lives there, so just do not build that one. New products in stock. New toys in stock. Perfect for beach fun. Wind up in cave, wind it up and watch it dance. And add to the fun by making it dance in the water. Pokemon submarines. Watch them glide through the water. Available in both Velusa and Sharpedo. Yeah, I have the Sharpedo one. Maybe that means that we can buy Velusa submarines as well. I wonder which one is gonna be the big one. What? Oh, right. I remember what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed... Yeah, let's just move some stuff. I'm supposed to have this. I like a suit. What kind of trash is that over there? Yeah, we have... We'll live in the Sharpedo submarine. Sharpedo submarine. Sharpedo submarine. We'll live in the Sharpedo submarine. Sharpedo submarine. I am a wonderful human being. There we go. What is this? Am I supposed to not use cut for it? I mean, probably. But I got lumber. And some iron ore. Okay. Yeah, let's dig out this house. Yeah, you, I don't need you. Go by. Yeah, bye-bye. It's not my fault if you're standing on the sand that I am pounding on. I'm just cleaning up my house. It is very kind of the blocks to not float to the surface, though. And I know this is Pokopia, and Pokopia works on different logic than Minecraft, but my main building expertise comes from Minecraft, and their blocks float to the surface. Kitty, what are you doing? And dealing with blocks floating to the surface would be... It would not be fun. Okay. So this is one space where you can place it, but I kind of would prefer to place it over here instead. Yeah. Let's place it over here. No, not like that. Like so. Like so. And there we go. I wonder if we also get a new Dream Island with this DLC. To also have a new method to get infinite all of the new stuff. Yeah, that's my thought as well, because I would... Kitty? Because I definitely want to get a lot of this new stuff. But yeah. No Pokemon over there. What is this? Oh, I inspect the whirlpools. Okay. That's interesting. Now, what kind of pretty place is this? Is this another Team Rocket thing? Survey notes number 1, team member B. Experts in a wide range of fields from all over the world have joined the survey team. We quickly discover that the eldest is a renowned Pokemon professor from Fuchsia City. Kitty! I can hear you being upset, but you have food. Be right back. What are you... What? Yes, what? Why do you need to demolish all of my things? You have food. Yeah, you are very cute. Apparently food was old. We needed a new, fresh food. Hello, Doggo. You can come. You can come. That is fine. Even so, he has no air of superiority and he interacts with the younger researchers as if we're all friends and co-workers on the same level. We started calling him simply the Professor to show our respect for him. Huh? I feel like that is not what I thought it was gonna be. Which is fine. I feel like this place needs more flowers. That's a pearl! That's a grubby pearl. I need to give it to a scrubbing Pokemon. Because apparently scrubbing Pokemon exist. Got 2 letters. I need more pearls. I am getting so many pearls. What is this place? Am I in the sewers? This is another deep dark ocean situation, right? This is not a deep dark ocean situation. How big is this place? This is a deep dark ocean situation. Oh, even more parts. Give me all of the parts. Ornate bed? Why are all things so fancy here? Things are really fancy. Yeah, these things don't seem to need any electric. Oh, it's a chair. Huh. Huh. Okay. This is a weird place, but this is such a cool DLC though. I feel like it's so weird, but it's also really, really cool. Oh nice, this place also has the... Okay, I think I saw everything. What do you mean that has already been one corner of the place? Yeah, it doesn't feel like a small place. Comfort Cafe now opened. It's not exactly open anymore. Comfort Cafe is now open for business. We highly recommend our smoothies. We can't wait to see you along with our Pokemon friends Bryon, Igglypuff, and Pomot, and more. Yeah, about that. This has to be the end, though, right? Right? Where am I? I'm somewhere. I can go down again? Like, I know that I'm not picking up stuff, but that is mainly because I am so baffled at how... I got a ship's wheel. At how massive this... I'm sorry? On Earth? Did I stumble into? And there's a basement. I mean, I see absolutely nothing. I see some things. There's a bed. I am baffled. But I mean, things are very, very cool. But I am very baffled at the size of this thing. Apparently there was air there because my bubble burst. But, I don't know. How do I get out of here? Okay, there I go, out of here. Is this a lab? I'm pretty sure it's a lab, because why on earth would you have, like, a computer with post-it notes and that, whatever that is? So yeah, there was definitely some research going on here. In a cave? Okay, we're going up because where on earth are we? In the middle of nowhere. I mean, I feel like I need to check the islands out. But there's so many things below the ocean. I haven't even checked out the things above ocean. I mean, also, where on earth are my stuff? Like, what is this? I am so baffled at the sheer size of this thing. I feel like I shouldn't be baffled by the sheer size of this thing, but I am baffled at the sheer size of this thing. I accidentally made it on top of an island. Place. Oh, good. Do the plant trees do together like that? I didn't know. There's a Gyarados fountain underwater. I wonder what would happen if I bring a Gyarados fountain above water. Yeah. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to move it. Because it belongs here. Yeah, now we have taken a picture of the Gyarados fountain because I am clever and I remember. Also, I do wonder if get another Pokopia form of some Pokemon like Mosslas and Pikachu. Oh, that would be very, very cool. And I would love that. We're happy to announce a special training plan for the 3rd anniversary of our fitness club, crafted especially for the occasion as a way of saying thanks to our community. Course details: swim, run, row, run. Revolutionize your style with this exercise trifecta. And with Gallade's psychic support, anyone can join in at the resistance level that suits them best. From beginners to training pros. Don't miss this chance. Join today. Wait, is this where Bill's place is? The cap where Misty had her date and stuff? Misty had a date. I do not know. What? Triathlete outfit. Okay, we can get a new outfit. Preferably no. I kind of like my little sailor outfit. I feel like my sailor outfit makes sense over here as well, though. These days. Ah, that's just some wood floating. I really like the pink moss, though. The pink moss is really, really pretty. I got 50 buoyant blocks. Okay, there's a bridge. With a lot of houses. There are so many houses. Okay. I think I found the tower. This looks like a tower to me. Why are you floating and what on earth are you? Imperial Cottage. Yeah, I'm not gonna craft a floating Imperial Cottage. I prefer my buildings to stay on floors. No matter if it's like the ocean floor or normal dirt floor. That's Nugget Bridge. Oh, it's Nugget Bridge. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Or naked picture. Now, let me pop down here again because I need to look on. Oh, there's a worldly pools. There's the bridge. Yeah, it really ought to be. And there's a playground over here. Okay. Do they have a school? Because this feels like a school. For the basement. Never mind, does not feel like a school. Unless they had some speciality. Tabletop mic. Can I place the tabletop mic somewhere? Because this feels like it belongs. I mean, it doesn't belong on the floor, but it belongs in this room. Okay, brain is starting to stop braining because of sheer immensity of this. What is this? What's this? What's that? There's magic in the air. What's this? What's that? But honestly, like, what is this? I mean, there's a house over here as well. There is a lot of houses. I also, if you hadn't come to notice, I am completely lost. Hello, Lefty. Also CD player. Yeah, there was a CD player there. And a fishing rod. Getting enough fishing rods. Pool open to the public. Yep. The Cerulean City Gym's pool will be open to the public for 1 week beginning on the 15th of next month. All will be welcome to use the pool with their Pokemon free of charge. Don't miss this chance for some fun. To reduce risk of accident or injury, please warm up properly before using the pool. Ooh, I can stretch. So you get some cool stuff earlier with DLC. Yeah, I do. You do, apparently. I mean, also to be fair, those prefab houses are insanely fancy. I like it that they can just suck up all of the pearls. Don't forget how much faster it is to just swim. I got 2 watermelons. Oh, it's another deep dark ocean? Like. Oh my gosh. No, I have been here. Okay, thank you. I think I know how to get back home now. The pool is very open to the public. That is exactly my thought as well. Like, the pool is very open to the public. It's insanely open to the public. Oh my gosh. Do I know how to get back home? I think the answer to that question is no. Not really, no. No. Okay, fine. I might apparently need to go into swim mode. Okay, fine. If we continue to follow this, because when we got here, we got up and we got down and we got up. Is this the same place that I think this is the same place that I just went to. So I need to go in the opposite direction. So I need to go up. And then there. Except there is no down there. And there's no down there. So we're lost. I mean, there's a map. Why on earth did I forget? Map is not helping. Okay, map is not helping. I'm guessing that way. Yeah, we do need a light. We do need a light. We do need a beacon that says this is home. This is where the Pokemon Center lies. Because this place is massive. And there's so many notes and stuff. New summer menu ideas. Seasonal drink menu, smoothie, definitely yes, yes. Watermelon and soda pop base, definitely yes. Agreed. Want something really original for our shop? Maybe add berries? Leopard berry turned out a little bland. Chesterberry hard to pair with watermelon. As pear berry is refreshing, this might be the one. Okay, this is a hole. Is it my... It's not my hole. It is definitely not my hole. How insanely big is this place? Oh, this is definitely a shop. What is this? Oh, there's something behind. Okay. There's a lot of Ditto stuff. Huh. Please don't tell me that this is where I used to live. I feel like this is maybe where I used to live. New food recipe? That might be a thing. You are very correct. That might be a thing. And remember, everything you see, every block you can mine, everything you can rearrange, everything can be modeled to your liking. Have fun for the next 317 years. Exactly. I do, however, feel like this is where we used to live. Which I am not sure I want to think about. Where your trainer used to live? Yeah, exactly, where I used to live with my trainer. That's what I said. in another way. Okay. Bike catalog? MacBike new model, updated specs. Its max speed is now in a faster acrobyte. Expanded design selection. Find the one that's perfect for you. Combo bike introducing a new super bike combining everything you loved about a Mac bike and acrobike. Price is that of both bikes combined. Of course that is. There is something behind this. It's a bike. I feel like I should have figured that there was a bike behind all of this. No! Didn't mean to break that. Just want to break. Block. Also like this is the first time that I'm seeing the shelves. Like I have gotten the recipe for them, but I have only crafted like the plant shelf because obviously I crafted a plant thing. Well, this like they have a lot of the different. The different bits and pieces. Prices of both bikes combined, so the entire economy of Unova for one combo bike then. Exactly! The combo bikes are expensive, you know? Kinda like that. Oh, the mushroom corals are in a lot of different colors. I know, that's why I accidentally pressed B when I tried to press A. I got a bunch of parts. Okay. There's a big pink tunnel here that I did not come through. But I also feel like we can't get more lost than we already are, right? And normally, when you find stuff like that, it is to bring you back home. And we have found our way back home. So they thought. I definitely was not worried there for a bit. I was completely fine. I was very worried. That implies that this is Cerulean City, but Cerulean is very inland. Yeah. We've seen a lot of city that says Cerulean City. Terrain defo has shifted during apocalypse and places flooded. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that says Cerulean City. Like a lot of stuff. Like a lot. So yeah, I feel like this definitely is Cerulean City. So yeah. Hey! You better stay out of my home. Why did they show up when I'm all alone? If my friends were here, we could wipe the seafloor with them. I mean, I built you the home. You can stay here. I'm not gonna take it from you. Also, Cerulean has a lot of water nearby, with north of Nugget Bridge leading to the ocean. Yeah, there is definitely that as well. Like, it does have a lot of water. So the place definitely got flooded and sunk to the ocean. I wouldn't say the bottom of the ocean, but it is definitely underwater. Wait, what? You just want to be my friend? Why didn't you say that? Friends are always welcome. Yeah, my chop is apparently inferior to your chop, so I need you to chop the watermelons. These Pokemon have sharp fangs and powerful jaws. Sailor avoid Carvana dance at all costs. Fair, so would I. Where's the ruling cave? Find Mewtwo. Yeah, we do need to find Mewtwo. You follow? Because you need to help with the watermelon. Or maybe I just give you a watermelon? Look at this. Look at my watermelon. Yeah, cut this watermelon, please. In that case, I'm gonna hand over to, I don't know. Muggle Cerulean Cave, right? I mean, we've been in some cave. We have been in a lot of caves. So, yeah. And I'm feeling slightly overwhelmed by the sheer space of this place. Like, it is so massive and I'm just like, I have no idea. Also, when we're on the bottom of the ocean, we can see stuff, but if we float up to the, up. Oh yeah, camera. Now I see this stuff. Why is... Because I was just over here and I saw absolutely nothing. And I was so lost. But now okay, so the camera and me are just not friends. Got it. Got it. Yeah, someone is probably there. Who? Sharpedo? I think it was Sharpedo we were looking for here. I want to know what Mewtwo thinks of all this, because he tends to be fond of the end of humanity, but now that it is done, now what? That would be a really cool discussion. And it would be insanely cool if Mewtwo were the Pokemon that is gonna show up here. I kinda want to know! That was such a good thought, Lefty. Fascinating. Ha! Everything here is mine. All mine. You better turn tail and get out of here if we don't want to fall victim to these sharp teeth of mine. I am gonna place you in prison. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna be able to do that. But I might. Huh? You made this home and all? Just for me? Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? You do some pretty good work. How would you like to become my trusted little underling? I regret making your place so much right now. Point taken. You can start to dislike Pokemon as well. Its fangs rip through sheet iron. It swims at 75 miles per hour. How on earth much is this in normal people units? Page 2. Well, it's 33.52 meters per second, but I would like it in kilometers per hour, pretty please. 120! Huh. And you can swim that fast? I'm impressed. I am impressed. I'm impressed. I mean, it is a Sharpedo. What did you expect? I don't know what I expected. Think I expect... Oh, you can scrub my pearls for me. Never mind. How on earth do you scrub pearls? I thought I was gonna have to speak with like a Lickitung or something. Not a Sharpedo. You don't know how to make a house that looks just like me? That's an interesting idea, but I have no idea how to do that. Hold up just one second. What about that submarine kit you got there? I bet that'll help make some what you're looking to make. You know, Corfish, you should get them to help you. They're surprisingly good at making things, you know? I feel like Sharpedo is a New Yorker. I don't know any New Yorkers, but I feel like Sharpedo is a New Yorker. Like a Boston New Yorker. I don't know. Yummy pearls. I don't know. I mean, there are some actual torpedoes that can reach that kind of speed. I know, but this is a fish. I had to think there for a bit, but yes, sharks are fish. Whales aren't fish, but sharks are fish. But yeah. How big is it? Big. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. This game is really good at just giving you a place to place the things at. Oh, this is a cheap thing. This is a really cheap thing to make. What do I need? I just need a Corfish and 3 others. Yeah, you come. And you little New Yorker Sharpedo can come along as well. And then we need... I did find a submarine kit. Yes, I wanted you to follow me. But we can make a Sharpedo house with that. Could definitely make a Sharpedo house with it. New Yorker mob boss speaking pattern. That would definitely fit. It does fit. It does fit. Sharks do give live birth, but it's like that eggs form and stay inside them or something. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of both. Some sharks do give live birth. Some sharks do have eggs that they place, and then the baby sharks grow from the eggs. It's a bit of both, and their eggs are weird. Like, it definitely shows that sharks are like dinosaur age. I mean, it's a submarine. Why not build it in the air or water? Yes. I feel like it would be cool to have some of the submarines on top of the land, though. Because I definitely feel like the houses look really, really good underwater. So I would like to place them underwater. But yeah. Yeah, I am ready to build. You get over here right now. You get over here right now. Are you following? You are not following. Follow me. Yes. Get over here. There we go. Yeah, you want something as well? Yeah, you follow me, I know. I will follow you way down, wherever you may go. I'll follow you way down to your deepest low. I'll always be around, wherever love takes you. You know I'll follow you. Yeah. I don't feel like I'm gonna stream until midnight. I do need to think a little bit about my skipping schedule. I know I already registered it. That's why I didn't pick it up. I found a cute illustration about it, Jeena. We need a mentioned media channel in the Discord. Mentioned media? We don't already have a media Discord. Just place it in the media Discord. Or am I not understanding? Maybe I'm not understanding. That could definitely be a thing. I have not gone in here yet. I feel like we need to go in here. Not that I know what's in here, mind you. And considering how many places we have already been to, this might be a place where we have already been to. I'm gonna say that we have not been here. This is a lovely little garden that needs to be dug out because it has mounted a huge amount of sand. That can't be Cerulean Cave, right? I mean, maybe it can. We can just have a little look. This is not Cerulean Cave, no. How on earth would I get a fire-type Pokemon over here? I mean, for like topics discussed during the stream, I mean, fair. So in 1 hour, yes. I need to sleep. But for now, I would say just post it in the media. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm not sure if we're gonna need something like that. I mean, maybe. Like a stream chat thing could definitely be a thing that would do, considering that I'm considering to stream on Discord, and I know not all people wants to you know, join voice chat, but they might still want to type stuff. So if we have like a stream chat, there could also be type stuff there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. But for now, just post it in the normal media thing. It's fine. It's fine. The Store of Trace, former champion of the Kanto Pokemon League, and his faithful Marowak. Trace? Isn't that the one from Let's Go? It's not his picture book. His faithful encountered Pokemon Tower, the adventures that led him to become champion. It's all available as a charming tale that is perfect to read along with your children. Yeah, no. No. I like my misty haircut. Thank you. Internet is gone again. Why must the internet be so difficult? There we go. Now house is not floating anymore, which I definitely prefer. Oh, there's more muck that needs to be cleaned out. Alright, I was looking for a cave. I mean, there is this whole cave complex. What is that? What is this? Internet is back. Internet is indeed back. For a little bit. What did people do over here? I mean, I have been here. I'm very sure that I have been here. But people have dug an insane amount of shelter. Oh, it's apocalyptic and there's post-apocalyptic shelters. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Never mind. It's also just me always forgetting how to swim. Oh, there was also this direction. I am not going that direction, actually. That looks like cave. It does look like cave. It does indeed look like cave. But also, like, all of the different places that I have been to definitely has had like a legendary pop up at some point in the story, right? It would be insanely cool if Mewtwo were the Pokemon that's gonna pop up here. Because it makes sense. Narratively speaking. But it's also like, we definitely are in Kanto. But we are getting Kyogre. And, you know, Entei. And stuff. So, I mean, Entei is in Johto though, so it's not that far off. But still, Lugia is flying by from time to time. Yeah, Lugia is flying by from time to time. Is there really a story here though? I don't know. I don't know. Good old internet. Good old internet indeed. No! Not internet again. OBS is fine this time around though. It's just YouTube that is not really cooperating. So that's a bit frustrating. We are back. We are back. We had Raikou in Beach Town. Didn't I say Raikou in Beach Town? Maybe I didn't. I forgot. Yay! Level up to level 2. Yeah, let's just report all. It's fine. Okay. So a lot of different stuff. But that's just the marine table. I don't really like buying stuff. I much prefer to just buy the recipe. If I'm able to buy the recipe. Otherwise I tend to not buy the stuff. Because they have like a stock of 1 and then they are not gonna restore the shop, which is frustrating. A submarine kit. Is that a small one? Because that's really, really massive for being a small one. Okay. Clock tower kit. Yeah, there we have some recipes. Aqua cottage kit. I feel like I don't really like the cottage and hut kits. But I definitely feel like I'm not really gonna want to buy that. Why would I want to? I can craft a sun pile. What is that? Oh, that's a pretty fence. That's a really pretty fence. Sandy digging spot. I mean, maybe bad internet or ate it when you said it. I don't know. I don't know. Bad internet is frustrating though. But it is what it is. I mean, this really is such a cool place though. Really is. I mean, I know I've already registered that Pokemon because it's probably Corfish. Look! It was Corfish! I mean, as long as you have one, you can always take a photo and make more. That is also fair. That is also fair. But that costs Pokemetals, and I would rather use my Pokemetals for, like, plants and stuff. Like, what I have been doing is that I have been buying a lot of different seeds and plants from the store. when I can. So I thought I had all of the flowers. Then it turns out that I think it was today or yesterday or something, bought orange roses as well. Apparently there's orange roses. So now I have white roses, pink roses, red roses, purple roses, and orange roses. So I'm just collecting as many of the different flower colors as I can. You know, that's because that's apparently a thing that I felt like I needed to do. Phone maybe, since we have Manaphy. Oh, that might be a thing. And also, like, we definitely spoke to Manaphy, but Manaphy is not here. So that is certainly interesting. I think she likes roses. I like all of the flowers. It's just that the roses are the one that I have the most colors of. All the different roses I am envious. Nah. I mean, to be fair, like, we can just go into like a dream island. I can just place them down and you can take a picture of them, you know? Something that do fascinate me, though, is that the flowers underwater can gather honey. That is a thing that I do not understand how that happens. But yeah, is that all the different roses, or are there more roses? Because in real life there are definitely more roses. Okay, what kind of Pokemon is it? What kind of Pokemon are you? That specific kind of Pokemon, didn't I? Oh, I did not make a habitat here. Yeah, I feel like that is one massive piece of coral. And I came and opened me, and now there's so much more I see. And so, by the way, I thank you. And if we should ever go apart, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way you do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining. Oh, you can always count on me, for sure. That's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forever. That's what friends are for. Did I just found Cerulean Cave? I feel like as soon as we just find a cave, we're just like, is this Cerulean Cave? Found a trace of a Pokemon. Where? Does it need some normal? No, okay. Yep, that's gonna be a no-go. And you came and now there's so much more. And then you can remember. Find a recipe. Okay, this is a pretty cool piece of thing. And what is this? There we go. There's rails? How massive is this place? Once again, how massive? How? wonderful, because I need that for a little chest monster. So much more I see. And then if you can remember. Does minecarts work under the ocean? Because they do in Minecraft. But this is not Minecraft. There's a house? I mean, fair, the miners need to live somewhere. Request to residents? As you know, Cerulean... This is Cerulean Cave! Probably! As you all know, Cerulean Cave was recently declared off limits to the public. However, a recent survey discovered a crack in the southern rock wall that makes it possible to enter the cave. We ask that nearby residents do not enter the cave for any reason. In addition, please contact the Pokemon League immediately if you notice anything out of the ordinary in the vicinity. Okay. So maybe it is the crack that is in the middle of town. I don't know. Something here is Cerulean Cave. We might be slightly confused as to which cave is the Cerulean Cave. But something is a Cerulean Cave. Okay, so where on earth do we pop out? Okay, we did in fact not need to pop up. We were fine going ground level for this one. Now, where on earth are we? We are exactly where we got lost the first time. Good to know. Especially since now I can actually find my way back home. Through a multitude of ways. Because I'm pretty sure that this is the way back home as well. It is! Turns out it is. People, if you notice anything weird around here, we need to call Lance and Red and every strong trainer immediately. Exactly. Oh, have you lightened up the lights for me? Thank you. That is very kind of you. One tiny small piece of me wants to plant some normal plants here. But at the same time, I feel like I should definitely not. Because just having like a rose bush under the ocean feels weird. But yeah, I feel like we have a lot of weird things going on, so we should probably call Lance. Someone in chat should probably call Lance. Hi! I got your watermelon slices, thank you! Thank you. I have your watermelon slices. Get good to something. There you go. Else, I just looked up the cave on Bulbapedia. It had those crystals in Pokemon Evolutions. Ooh, so that was a Cerulean Cave for sure. That is pretty cool, and it definitely opens up into... I mean, definitely does now, since I dug a hole in it. Into the big chasm in the middle of town. So yeah. Any chance I could dig in right away? Don't mind if I do. You do that. That ought to be sweet. I feel like that should be sweet. Oh, that's possibly scrumptious. Even surrounded by water as we are, I can taste how juicy it is. Awesome. You do you go on gobbling that up. It's perfectly fair for you to gobble up. Also in the Let's Go games too. Oh, that is cool. Ah, I got a little celebration from them. Requests? Do I have requests? Build submarine, raise the environment level. Sure, I'm on it. Yeah, heave ho. Yeah, you celebrate the mudkip. What? I'm thinking a bit of just, you know. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. The big chasm was the river since bridge. Oh, okay, fair. And the cave had underground rivers, so I guess the river fed through the crack into the cave, and now the water is just higher. Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. I am starting to get tired. I also need to show my plant collection. My plant collection is not here. But I do need to show you my little lovelies. I may have forgotten the easiest road to get there, but let's just pick a road. All roads lead to the museum, so it's fine. Maybe not all roads, but practically all roads lead to the museum. So it's gonna be fine. The biggest question is how long we're gonna have to run before we go to the museum, because it's not this way, right? No, it's not that way. No. Okay, and then we just jump here, and we jump here, and here. And yeah, I know I haven't got into doing the railroad system yet. It's fine. Okay, Pokopia team cooked with the DLC so far. They did. It's basically more of base game, exactly what I wanted. Ah, we have at least one here. We don't have the other. It's fine, I can call them. Now there is something. They might have been outdoors, to be fair. Ah, there you are! I have them both! I have them both. And they are so cute, and they are so lovely, and I love them. You want cooler? Okay, fine. Not sure how to do that. But yeah, I have them both. And you know, Aurora's has such a mom vibe. She has such a mom vibe, like no other. And you are so cute and adorable together. So cute. So cute. So cute. We can call them water honey. We can definitely call them water honey. Ah. Ah. I guess an icy rock for cooler. I mean, I guess so too. I just don't have one. I think. Okay. I just needed a picture. Return home. We're gonna go to Withered. For some reason I got confused why we didn't have Bubbly Basin. But it's because we don't have a house yet. I probably have to live in the submarine for a bit. It's fine. I love the sounds where they make when they talk to each other. Same. Same. I love them so much. The noises they make is just a wonderful thing. So I am very proud of having them. I love them. I'm gonna sleep soon, doggo. It's fine. Okay, so live. And I'm gonna just run through the place. I'm gonna go to my little plant box. These are the flowers I have. Like the seeds and stuff. So I do not have a lot of the wildflower seeds. And my wildflowers are pink and purple. So I don't have purple seeds. But like together with that I have like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I have 5 colors of the wildflowers. I only have those of the seashore flowers. And I only have, like, seashore and mountain flower, I only have the 2. Beautiful, I have all of this. I think I have white. I do not have white. I have white flowers. I don't have white seeds. Okay. And cute flowers, I just have 3. Elegant flowers, I have 2. Adorable hedges, I only found 2. Maybe there aren't more, but I feel like there should be more. Same with the healthy hedge. And the damp hedge, I have white and purple. But yeah. Oh yeah, those are purple and I have blue. So yeah. I almost forgot what the place looked like before I did the redevelopment. Yeah. Also, many cool flowers, me one. Yeah. Yeah, we can see if we can do something. Like, we can just do a dream island and I can bring a couple of seeds and it will be fine. Not that I know how to do a dream island stuff, but it'd probably be fine. So yeah. Like, I am definitely trying to get as many of the flowers as I possibly can. I think I have some that you don't have, like white mountain flowers. There's so many different color flowers in this game. There is so many different color flowers and I need them all. So yeah. I definitely want more mountain flower seeds because those things are pretty. And the roses. I'm not that fond of the elegant flower seeds. Especially not the orange ones. But yeah. So yeah. That is what I have been working on when I'm not, you know, in any need of or want to do stuff. I just run here and I do my little stamp card. And then I check the shop and I buy all of the seeds. Not these because I already have pink. I already had those as well, but still. So that is basically what I do. I really like the underwater things. The underwater stuff is so cool. I feel like I'm gonna build so many things in the underwater place. What is baffling to me is that it feels so massive. And I think it's because there is so much caves below and then there's the normal, in quotation mark, water level, and then there's the above water level, and since there's like the deep ocean and the normal ocean and the above water, like it feels so immensely massive. And it probably isn't that massive because all of these places felt immensely massive as well. Hold on, I need to bring the orange flower seeds. But still. Always buy seeds because I always want more. Yeah. So. And think about if we get another place at some point. I know. I don't know what to do with my eyes. Okay, it's not orange, it's yellow. But close enough. Because I have, like the roses I have actually planted one of each. Because this looks like, what looks like a pleasant place? What did I do over there? I am running out of room to place roses though. 2 $2 a honey, thank you. Because this is not where like this is where I'm looking for my little Venusaur. If that's an Empoleon, what on earth are you doing here? Okay, I'm really happy that you showed up. But you are not meant to be here. I have a ship for you to boss around. Like, dude. You have such a tranquil expression. This must be a calm and peaceful place. I approve. I believe I'll seek out a suitable home for myself here. No, you will not. You most certainly will not. You are to live in a ship and be a captain. If anyone were to hurt its pride, it would slash them in two with wings that can cleave through an ice floe. That is kind of badass. I do think I found it. I do think I found a lot of things. Can always bring it to the ship later. I know. It is also why I told it that you're not sticking over here. We are going to other places. I also feel like my wasteland is somewhat overpopulated. So, and that my hi, and that my Blake Beach is underpopulated. So, well, hello there. What a pleasure to meet you. Let me guess, you were drawn in by the scent of my flower. Probably. Why are you standing on the land? Oh dear, you weren't. Oops. There I go, jumping to conclusions again. You are the sweetest. But still, wouldn't you agree that this is lovely, sweet scent suits me to a T? It does. If you ever want to find me, just follow your nose. I will. By spreading the broad petals of its flower and catching the sun's rays, it fills its body with power. And it can also be found in a field of flowers. And now I have all of this. Litter. What do you litter? I feel like that is the main question as soon as you have a littering Pokemon. Like, what do you litter? I'm not gonna see you poop out any materials, am I? No. No. Hang up. Yes, I'm gonna press a button. Chili sauce and chili sauce. Do you have any cool berries that I don't have? The answer to that is no, but you do have a potted plant. So I'm just gonna take that. Think they litter vines, can't remember. Yeah, I mean, vines just make sense, but I've also had like certain plant Pokemon that litter sticks. It sure strikes my fancy, yes. I do like plants. I do have 2 chili sauces that I do not care for in the slightest. I also have beans. There we go. There we go. Done. I would make. No, I'm fine. The rest of the things I can craft myself, so I'm fine. Found a trace of a Pokemon. Best bread bakery. Ooh. That is cute. Yeah, that is definitely not where I found you in my other save file, but that is cute. What? You don't want that chili sauce for yourself? No, no. I have the spice tolerance of a melting snowflake. I have so many shield fossil bodies and not a singular head. I would like a shield fossil head at some point. I would also like more than a left wing. I would preferably get a right wing. And some other stuff. This is where my Ludicolo lives, by the way, quite accidentally. Don't quite know. I also kind of like that I got like an alternating thing. It's not symmetrical because this and stuff. But still, it's also not symmetrical here about the river, so I might make it more symmetrical so that it fits. Okay. This is something else that I need to show. I'm not so sure that there is something else that I need to show. Hi. You're actually kind of fast. Yeah, I would never know. Because a slow bro being fast feels weird to me. Why you do have sticks? Only 3 sticks? You usually have like 12. You have been slacking. You turned that lace into a lake. Such a cool idea. You didn't? I turned it into a living space for onyx. Oh, because it's protected from the rain and spacious. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a bit more sense than what I did with my onyx. Because my onyx lives exactly where I found him. And he's not gotten anything fancy. Like it's truly nothing. I just plopped some things down. See, I need to get Onyx a proper living quarters at some point. But yeah, I definitely felt like that felt like a lake to me. Something that I do want to do as like a future building project. I mean, he's familiar with that place at least. He is very familiar with that place, yeah. I do want to widen like the farming thing here. And I want to build a hobbit hole here. And I'm thinking about placing the victory bell line in said hobbit hole. Mainly also because then I have, you know, grass types really, really close to the farms. Because right now, I have a weeping bow living here. Inside of Drillbur's home. And this is something that I meant to close up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this into a hobbit hole. Because I kind of want this road to be full of hobbit holes. I do want a lot of hobbit holes. I'm just not sure how many hobbit holes I want and where I want them. I do need to fix the roof over there though. But yeah. I'm kind of happy that I have the entire, you know, entirety of this little line because the victory bell line. I also have the entirety of the Paris line, but they are creepy, so I'm not that proud of that. And Bulbasaur and Charmeleon. Not sure why I went with Charmeleon on a Charizard or Charmander, but I did. Don't have a Blastoise yet, but that is the only one missing. I don't have a habitat for them either. And only one of the slowpokes. I mean two, because I have slowpoke and slowbro, but yeah. Shieldblue would like a hobbit hole for sure. They do like dirt around. Yeah, they do. And they might really like a dirt hobbit hole. Because hobbit holes comes in 2 flavors. According to the books which I am reading currently. They come in 2 flavors. They are the poor ones, that is basically just hole in the dirt and they have dirt. And then they are the rich ones that are a hole in the ground, like a hole in a hill. And then they are nice and cozy and like properly furnished with walls and stuff. I mean, Paris is cute. Just nobody tell them what becomes of it. Very fair. Very fair point. Very fair point. Also, by the way, look who's sharing rooms with one another. It's a Pinsir and a Heracross because those guys are friends. Hi. Okay, but with a request for me. Sure. Let's get right to it. Which of us is taller, me or Cuban? Must be Cuban. I am very good at this, yes. Thank you. I mean, honestly, it's much more difficult when they ask me, like, which is heavier, me or this one? And you're just like, well, I don't know. When it comes to size and stuff, it's quite easy most of the time. But the weight questions is difficult. And at the same time, when they ask for which flavors they like, there's a lot of times where I'm just insanely clueless. But it kind of is what it is. At the same time, part of me is just like, it's just 20 minutes. But at the same time, I do need to sleep. Heracross and Prince here having canonically beef. Pretty much every streamer I saw. They must be boyfriends then. Yeah. For me, it's just like they are insects. I kind of feel like getting all of the insects to live together because they are insects. But that is probably a bit of species of me. Probably. Thanks for the ship. Well, thank you. Thank you. I do feel slightly bad for not showing the submarine, but at the same time, it's gonna be a submarine. I can take pictures and post it on the Discord in that case. I ship it. Exactly. I have not gotten that far to shipping Pokemon. I'm just like, these are a little family with the mother and the father and the baby. So for me, it's more like I want to place a specific line together. So like, I want to have a house for the Charizard line. And that is twofold. One thing is like they feel like a family because they are of the same line. And the other thing being like they should want the same thing because they are the same line. So they should be really easy to satisfy. But yeah, thank you for the stream. It's been very fun and I love the DLC so far. So thanks for showing it. You're welcome. You're welcome. I definitely had a lot of fun with the DLC. My main critique of the DLC is that it's so much to do that I got overwhelmed. Which I feel like is one of the best things to critique. Like, too much stuff. Yeah. Like, my bed is too comfy and my pillows are too fluffy. My candy is too tasty. Horrendous. There is a lot of stuff. There really is a lot of stuff. Have a good night, everyone, and take care. Yeah. Yeah, I do hope you guys had fun because I very much did. this was a lot of fun. As normal with Pokopia, I just don't realize the time kind of just flies by. But yeah, do have a lovely rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye. And a group hug. Hug.